My name is Caitlin, and we're going to go through the best Halloween candy. This is candy corn. It's not in the usual color because it's closer to Christmas time right now instead of Halloween, but it tastes the same. It's basically a sugar syrup type thing and is generally known to be very much like garbage. These are Dum Dum Suckers. They come in a lot of flavors. They are extremely hard to chew. However, you're not supposed to chew them. You are supposed to suck on them. They have nice plastic wrappers, bright colors, but they're not actually very good. These are Lifesavers. They are hard candies, so they're not meant to be chewed. They come in a variety of flavors. They're not too bad for you health-wise, but they're also pretty boring. These are candy canes. These are pretty hard and they taste like mint. They're not very complex, but they're simple. They come in a plastic wrapper. They're relatively healthy, but very boring. This is a Hershey's bar. It is very basic chocolate, and it is just okay. These are Starbursts. They come in a variety of fruit flavors, and they have a taffy-like candy inside. They're okay. These are Twizzlers. They are strawberry flavored twists. They're pretty mellow in flavor. They're a little tough to chew, especially if you get stale ones, but they're not offensive. These are Mentos. They are delightfully chewy and mildly fruit flavored. They can be a little tough sometimes, but they're very pleasant. These are Sweet Tarts. They're kind of like Smarties, but very tart and sour. Pure sugar. This is a Butterfingers bar. This is a little bit more healthy than a lot of other stuff because it does have the peanut content in it. These are Skittles. They are chewy and fruity flavored. They're high on the chewy end, and they're pretty sweet and very colorful. These are the classic M&Ms. They're pretty basic, just candy-coated chocolate. They won't melt as easily because of their tempering. Not very interesting, but pretty tasty. This is a Mars bar. It has caramel and nougat inside and coated with chocolate. Very tasty. Not very healthy, but very, very pleasing. These are peanut M&Ms. They are M&Ms, the hard candy outside chocolatey coating with a peanut inside. The peanut means there's actually protein in there, which makes it relatively healthy, and they are very tasty. These are the Haribo Star Mix. These are pretty interesting. There's a mix of all their common gummies. So we have a root beer one that tastes like root beer. We have double snakes, which supposedly are supposed to be separated because they're consistently two different flavors. Or you can eat them at the same time. There are rings, and there are the cherries, and the cherries taste like cherries. The multiple colors usually coordinate with whatever flavor they're injected with. These are pretty good. The variety is very fun. There are also bears in here. These are chocolate chip cookie dough bites. They kind of taste like chocolate covered raisins, but instead on the inside they are cookie dough. They're very, very sweet, but they're also very salty, which makes them taste really good. This is a Kit Kat bar. They're usually pieced individually, and if you break them this way, you can see the crispy insides. Very good on texture as far as being satisfying. This is a Reese's cup. Comes usually 2 to a pack. Has a nice paper cup in there. It's very soft, filled with a peanut butter crumble of some type. Very good. Also very healthy because it has the peanuts in it for the protein aspect. These are Sour Patch Kids. Each of these flavors, the colors are slightly different flavors, somewhat attuned to what color they're supposed to be. So the lemon's supposed to be yellow, this is supposed to be orange, lime, and a blue raspberry. They're covered in citric acid, and they are very sour and delightful. They are pure sugar and not very good for you. This is a Snickers bar. This has nougat and caramel and is pretty dense. Also very tasty. Here we have the winner, which is Twix. It doesn't win in healthiness, but it does win in taste and complexity. It has the creamy, it has crunchy, and chocolatey. It is far more interesting than most of the other things in this group.